Hey guys, I made a video the other day. Don't know what happened. It just went crazy. But look at this sky. It is harrowing. Just seen some lightning. I was going to come out here and do a quick little, hey, I'm back video. But it looks like we're going to have some really bad weather, and I pray that my internet don't go out and the electric go out because, I can't stand to be hot. But I know I've been gone about 8 or 9 months, and I've made a couple of videos, but for whatever reason, they keep getting cut off. I don't know. Wow, my chest looks horrible. But, yeah, I'm trying to do better, okay? Just seeing the lightning. Going back in the house. Move, Parker. Closing the door. And it's a little dark in here. Matter of fact, you can hear Miss Miko's channel in the back. I was listening to that until I went outside to bring my trash can from the curb. So, let's go here in the family room for a little bit. See if I can get some. Oh, I forgot. I started unplugging everything, trying to save on electric. And I be wondering, does that even really work? Because my issue is, I hate having to come back and plug everything back up. So, I'm just like, really? Okay, so let's put this light on. Let's see if that's gonna give us enough light. Whew. Okay, so here I am in the family room. If you want to see Parker over there. Yes, we have a gate up because Mr. Parker kind of wants to do what Mr. Parker wants to do sometimes, so I have to be mindful. Okay. Oh, and just in case people dispute that I do have an education, here is my bachelor's in psychology, and here is my master's in clinical mental health counseling. And I am working on the PhD right now. So, after November 2022, I'm going to have that one up here showing that I am a doctor in psychology. But that's neither here nor there. At this stage in my life, I am not interested in trying to entertain what other people think about me, believe about me, how they feel about me. I would like to think that I can try to get along with everyone, but we all know that that's not possible. So what I can do is just be the best version of me I can possibly be and not react to what other people do. And the new version of me, this Deborah, is not reacting to the foolishness because, it's not worth it. So, what have I been up to? Well, been doing some traveling. My fault. I simply could have vlogged while I was traveling, but I was listening to music and listening to other YouTube channels, and I don't know. I just didn't. I do have a trip going to Jamaica in September, so I do plan on vlogging some there. The trip over, show you the hotel, some of the excursions that we will be going on, some of that kind of stuff. That has been my new thing since COVID has lifted a little bit. But the rate we're going, it looks like we're going to might be doing some closures again because they're going back to mask mandates and all this other stuff because people just won't get vaccinated and wear masks. Or at least if you don't want the vaccine, wear a dang on mask and stay away 6 feet. How hard is that? So yes, let's see. I've been to Georgia twice. I do have some pictures of my second, well, both trips. I'm gonna see if I can learn how to edit and insert some pictures in there. I can't promise y'all. You know, I'm barely being able to do this. And then I went to Charlotte and Savannah and Greenville. Not sorry, Savannah. I'm sorry, Spartanburg and Greenville. I've been trying to do places in the state because I haven't really traveled a whole lot. So there is a sunflower field that I would like to go to. So I'm hoping to do that. And then we have a drive-through safari that I thought might be interesting. There was something else I was getting ready to say. Oh, been doing some dating. Oh, that's a whole nother issue. And been trying to do a little work on the body here because I'm trying to wear a bathing suit when I go to Jamaica. But you know what? I find that why am I ashamed to wear a bathing suit when I see women who are much larger than me wearing bathing suits? So, you know what? You might just see me in the bathing suit and I'll be bumping. And I do have one. Actually, I've lost some pounds. My clothes are looser and I don't weigh myself. So, pretty much, I've been walking. Me and Mr. Parker. We've been walking and I've been doing some exercising and I bought that what is it? DB model thingy. It's the thing you sit on and you squat. It's supposed to help build your butt up. I don't know. Um, yeah. But I did just want to come on and say, hey, that I'm going to start vlogging more, at least a couple of times a week. This is where the office is right now. I do have some curtains. They are, I cannot think of, they're like, not rope, but I can't think of, it's like what potato sacks used to be made out of. I do have some pictures that I'm going to put on the wall. I think I'm going to give it another coat of paint, but here are some of the pictures that I have framed to put up. Let's see. Come on, last one. So, as soon as I can do that last coat, might try to do it tonight. I do have to work this weekend. Put the curtains up, edge up over here. I think my black wall turned out pretty good. I actually used paint and I want to say, I think it's paste. You kind of get like, it's a texture. It's texture. But yeah, so that's where we are. I had bought a new computer. It was horrible. Did not work well whatsoever. So I'm not even going to talk about that because it was a whole process of me trying to take it back, and it's still in the back of my car, and I need to take it back again tomorrow to see if I can get it shipped off. I do need to do a test. I hope, well, I'm just going to pray that when I do this new speed test on the computer I have, that it will pass. I'm trying to get this at-home position just so that I can have, extra resources to start building on the land or do whatever I'm going to do with it. I'm doing something with it this year, not just letting it sit there. And also, so I can have some spending money when I go to Jamaica. Not that I just don't want to go on my savings. You know how when you put a certain amount up, you just don't want to tap into it. So yeah, so exercise, dating. There are some new changes I want to do to the channel. I want to do some things like dating with Deborah, dining with Deborah, some of those kind of things. I thought that it would be pretty neat to do that. And then I'm going to use the skills that God gave me, which, in my field, to bring some words of encouragement to people. I'm starting to sweat. Because I found that this is what I had did the vlog on the other day. I should have brought my tripod out here. Pandora's box. I'm not sure if people remember the mythological story about the gods and how they gave Pandora a box, and the box held, I think it was Zeus that gave her the box, and the box held all these things that could destroy man. And she was not supposed to open it, but we know as the story goes, she did. And that's how I was feeling about the pandemic. It was almost like we had a year where everybody had to be in. So many things were so different last year. And then once everybody has been able to come out, they have just been plumb crazy. I don't know what is going on with people. I mean, if I see another story about a Karen or about a killing, like here where I live, killing is just off the chain. It's almost like people came out and was like, okay, I hate seeing other people. I don't understand it. I'm trying to get a pulse on what is really going on in our society. People are angry, they're upset, they're disappointed, they're frustrated. You got so much road rage. We had a person here go and shoot a person because of a parking space. We can no longer walk. When we go someplace, we got to be right up at the door. Um, yeah, it's been a hot mess. It's been pretty bad. And so, because of how I think, I'm really looking at what has the year of the pandemic in 2020 done to how it's going to affect us from here on out. So, yeah, I'm a studious person, so I think about things like that. So let's see. It's been 11 minutes. I said I wasn't going to stay on here long. I just wanted to come back and say, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm silly. And then maybe leave some words of encouragement. So if now that things have been open in your state and you're able to get out, for one, even if you've been vaccinated, I would still say wear a mask when you're inside, stores and, places like that. But also, get out. But do some things outside if you can, and, get with nature. Do some things that's going to bring some peace to your life. I know there are people who are trying to find new jobs or find a job. I know they cut off the unemployment, so you may not be getting that right now. I know things are stressful in a lot of homes. I know that. And tempers are raised and flared, and it's almost time for school. So do we have the money for school clothes and school supplies, and what are we going to do this year for daycare and babysitting and all these things that that have come up that made me think of something that I was supposed to do. Ooh, I gotta do that as soon as I get off of here. But I want you to take a deep breath. And you can do this a lot of times when you're feeling frustrated, anxious, and all that kind of stuff. Just take 7 deep breaths, and you breathe in your nose and count to 7. So let's try that. Then breathe out by a count of 7. So you inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And do that about 7 times. And if your heart is racing and pounding, you'll see that it'll bring your heart rate down, start stabling you out some. Mindfulness exercises. It could be something where you're sitting somewhere. You could be at the doctor's office feeling anxious, and you just pinpoint something in the waiting room while you're waiting, and just focus on that. Just focus on what's going on with that. Maybe a picture. You may be by a window that you can now look and focus on the trees outside, or the sun shining, or the book on the desk, or the form that you're filling out. Just to kind of bring you back into where you're at and kind of bring you down to an even keel. Meditation is good. People think meditation is like, something that they can't do. Really, it's you getting to, let's say, your favorite place in the home. It could be that everybody's at home, you don't have no space to yourself, so you just go in the bathroom. Sit in the bathtub. It don't have to have water in it. Climb in there, sit in there, and just sit. Give yourself 5 to 10 minutes if you possibly can. At least 10. Close your eyes, do the deep breathing. You might want to do it for about 12 times, and think of someplace peaceful. I used to have a place where it was a lake, and the water was rippling over nice and slow, but you could hear it, and there was water coming over rocks. So you kind of have that flow of water that you can hear. And then I would be like in a gazebo, but it was like one where it had the netting that goes all the way around so I could see everything on the outside. And I had a bench in there, but it was more like a bench couch because I could lay down. It had nice pillows. It felt good when I was sitting up or laying down, and I could just sit there. And that's where I would go in my meditation. I would go there, climb in my gazebo, walk in my gazebo, sit down in my bed bench, and just relax. And it was a peaceful place. And if I wanted birds chirping, they were chirping, or if I just wanted soft music playing, but there were no other people there. It was just me, doing my breathing and just being at peace and bringing myself and focusing back down. And it's good to do this at the beginning of the day to get yourself prepared for the day. Then it's good to do at the end of the day to bring yourself down from the day. And you may do it all in between. But just for you to have a couple of minutes to yourself to refocus, take a deep breath, get yourself together so that you can continue on. So I'm encouraging everybody to do some self-reflection and trying to see where they're at right now and what you want the future to be. Because one thing I did realize with the pandemic in 2020 is that we always say we don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and COVID really showed that. We do not know what tomorrow's going to bring, so let's not put off things. Do it today. Don't wait for a rainy day, as we say. If you want to go on that hike, take that hike. If you want to go visit somebody, go visit them. If there's somebody you hadn't talked to and you've been wanting to apologize and get it straight, go ahead and do that. If there are some things that you want to share with your family and friends and your children, do that. There's some activities that you've been wanting to do with the same people, do that. Let's not put it off because we never know what tomorrow's going to bring. So, what do we get from today? That Deborah has been doing some things, though she has not been on YouTube. 2, she's making some changes to this vlog to try to make it more interesting, get more people, because the part I really want to do is on the self-care and the getting ourselves to a more focused and fulfilled life, especially women over 50. And then also for you to take the deep breaths if you feel anxious or out of sorts or whatever during the day. 7 in through your nose, 7 breaths out through your mouth. And then do a little meditation by yourself, a little peacefulness where you're not talking or you're not thinking about anything. Find in your mind a place you want to go. Find a quiet place in your house. Like I said, even if it's in the bathroom, in the bathtub, do that for at least 10 minutes in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, and see how it brings, makes your day start better and brings your day to a nice close. And go out and enjoy yourself. So, love you guys. I have had someone make a request that I do more car chats, like when maybe it's raining or things are going on. So, maybe I'll do that. Today, not so much because it's lightning out there, so I will not be in the car while it's lightning. But yeah, on another day. So, you guys, I wish you much love and peace in your life. Today is Friday. Yeah, have a wonderful weekend. And do something for yourself, with your family. Just enjoy the life that you've been given, no matter what's going on. All we know is what we have right now at this very moment. So enjoy that. Be a part of it. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Oh, Parker, you want to say bye? Parker says bye-bye. Say bye-bye.